we got some new differential carrier bushings. Now, I don't know. Oh, look at that stash. That's awful. Anywho, I don't know if it's called differential carrier or differential support, but it goes in that brace up top that holds the differential into the car. And the ones that are in it are really shot. So I ordered these parts from throttle.com. Should probably look at the camera, not at the screen. So this is what the complete bushing looks like. If you can see that. It's pretty hard. It's definitely not a soft rubber material like the stock ones are. So this will be a lot nicer, a lot more rigid. And then these do come apart instead of having to press them in like this one right here. So you get that slid in there, everything cleaned up, and this should slide right in. They do supply some petroleum grease, petroleum or lithium grease. It's just called Prothane Super Grease. Anywho, you put that on there, it'll slide right in. The only thing so far I am not stoked about is you use the stock hardware, other than these plates right here. So we do have new transmission mounts coming as well. This would be a lot easier if I had more than one jack. I've got everything laid out here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I will let you guys know what you need as I do it, because I have never done this before. And also, as well, as while we are doing the differential bushings, we are going to replace the gasket for the diff as well. So we'll get that done, and I won't have to worry about it dripping anymore. Don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but that's the old bushing, and you can see it's all ripped. It's not hanging right. And if I have the opportunity to get new hardware, if it's something I can replace, I'm going to do that. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is come up. You can't see it very well. Let's see. There's a bolt right there, and there's one right next to it. This is a 19 millimeter. You're gonna take that, and you're gonna loosen both of these. Don't take them all the way off yet, just loosen them. And then you'll come up and you'll get the two bolts up there. So with this view right here, you can see just how bad that bushing is. Okay, so we got that mustache bar out, and it was a pain in the ass. So there's a better look at the old bushings. Pretty nasty and gross. I tried to drill this one out while it was in there to make it easier to pull out. You're not supposed to be able to pull it out without taking off a support beam or bracket that you have in between your rear control arms. And I was able to manage and get it out anyways. It's got a little bit of flex to it, so if you got a flathead, a hammer, and some patience, you can get it out. And I was running out of that. So it's another day, and I got those bushings put in. Everything is up in the car. If you have a R200 diff, you can do this without dropping the whole differential and the bar that goes to the control arms for the rears. If you have an R180, you're gonna have to drop that bar that goes to the control arms. With the R200, it was tight, but you could bend it or flex it. Not permanently bend, it just flexes enough for you to get around that bar and get it up onto the diff bolts. So I'm gonna get under, I'm gonna show you what I've done and what it looks like. Don't mind the mess. I still gotta zip tie things back up. So there's one side, and I had all my buddies at work sign it, or at least initial it. You can't see the other one. And there's the other side. So it's all up in there. I've resealed the diff. I'm currently waiting on a pump so I can get that pumped in there, and then we'll be good to go. So now that you've seen that, I'm just gonna finish up today's video with putting these back on. These little covers right here. You can see that one has already been primed. This has been primed. The other one's sitting in the box right now. And thank you all for watching. Come back next episode and we'll have more content for you, because this car is nowhere near done and still needs a lot of work. So peace out. I'll see you next time.